All right, shalom, shalom. Like I say, all praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kadash, and double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone. Peace and blessings to all you brothers teaching in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe, underneath the standard in the banner of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, this is Tyler Yop, GMS Boston, coming back at you once again with a quick little impromptu, okay? And this is a article in Blacklisted News. It says Biden to deploy FEMA National Guard to set up COVID vaccine clinics across the U.S. All right, and you see, it doesn't matter. And I'm just going to say this real fast. It didn't matter that what feather was in the White House is still attached to the same bird. And it's still Operation Warp Speed happening. It's still full steam ahead. Okay. And I say that to say all this, man. The prophecy, okay, that the Lord put forth about Revelations 12 and 12 is about to be plainly seen. And I say that. Also in Massachusetts, where we are, Boston, the Boston camp. All right. Was some sort of march going on today because they want to give prisoners that's locked up in the correctional facilities the vaccination first, as well as the homeless that we see around Mass Ave, Mall, and various homeless shelters. Okay. So yeah, he's about to start his mass killing spree. All right, because it's about to be great death. You know, we're in the time of 2nd Ezra 15 and 16. Revelations 13 is about to come true when it comes to the RFID microchip. You know, I'm gonna read a couple of articles and then, me saying all those scriptures, which I'm gonna pull probably like 2 or 3 of them and then close it out, man. But yeah, man, this is definitely going on in our lifetime for all you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that didn't believe that the Lord was coming back in this day. All right, and he's on his way, man. Another thing, brothers put on a group chat. Okay, chariots flying above the Pentagon this morning. Okay, swarming like a swarm of gnats above the Pentagon. Okay. But yeah, let me read a little bit of this article. This is from the Blacklisted News, and you can see the title, and it was January 16th that it was published. And the source is CNBC. President-elect Joe Biden plans to use FEMA and the National Guard to build coronavirus vaccine clinics across the United States, according to new details of his COVID-19 vaccination plan released by his transitional team on Friday. The Biden administration will also quickly jumpstart efforts to make the vaccine available at local pharmacists across the U.S., which should ensure that Americans have access to doses at facilities not far from their homes, according to the plan. All right, so, he's going to travel both avenues. He's going to say, get it yourself, or do I have to come drag you out your damn house and give it to you? Okay. So, when you read Revelations 12 and 12, let's just read that, This is the signs of the time, man. The scriptures were alluding to. Okay, it says in Revelations 12 and 12, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And definitely the time is shorter, man. Okay. If this man doesn't get his operations up and running in his mind, okay, because we know that Yahweh Shai is coming back to smash the statue. Okay, he's that great stone coming from out of the heavens that's going to break the statue down. and essentially is the image of the beast. Okay, that's what he's going to do, because any way you look at it, and I was looking at the one of the elder brothers of London, uh I can never say your name, brother, but the brother with the low haircut, the elder with the low haircut, not the fiery elder posh I can't even say it. Salaki brothers, but you know, to both of them beloved brothers, man, they be putting out a lot of info, okay? But as you can see, the brother did a show about Bill Gates buying all the farmland over here, and essentially, you know, he was breaking it down how everything goes back to slavery. So when they're talking about I lost my train of thought. When they're talking about microchipping you, and you know, taking everything that you own, and it's only because they want to be over you, and that's the greatest form of oppression, is leaving your serfs or your servants with nothing, man. Okay, and even King Solomon didn't do that to his own servants, man. They look richer than he did. Not even than he did, but they look rich. So much so that the Queen of Sheba was confused when the servant greeted her at the gate. Okay, she thought that was King Solomon. All right, and that's something that the so-called white man is staunchly opposed to. Okay, but he knows that he has a short time, because his hurtful works are done, man. If this man keeps on going with his idea of the New World Order, man, everybody's gonna die here, man. He done poisoned the water, he done poisoned the food, the air is poisoned, okay? The minds of the people are poisoned, all right, with all wickedness, all right? Creating enmity between the Most High and his true people, which are the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the Israelites, man, okay? And truth be told, that's the only flesh that the Most High is worried about, man. Okay? And if you want to know more about that, read 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter. Okay? But going forward on what I'm speaking on, yeah, man, this devil is showing his horns, man. Okay? Joe Biden wants to enact that unrighteous decree that President Obama signed at the beginning of his first term, man, when he signed that the army or the military was going to be in charge of medical what he said. He wanted the team of he wanted not martial law, he wanted military to hand out vaccinations if need be, roughly paraphrasing what's in the decree, but he wanted them to be underneath the guise of setting up medical tents and whatnot, and you know, being present. When you look at that show, what's the name of that show? Slipped my mind, but it's the show about the plagues that came upon the earth, and Mr. Rabbit and all that. I can't remember the name of the show. I watched it, and I can't even remember the name of it. But in that show, it showed you that. All right, it showed you that it was the military that was in charge of those vaccinations that they were handing out, and it's going to be likewise in this day. And if I get the name of the show, I'll just put it in the description box for people to watch, you know. But yeah, it's very much coming true. And the last thing is that that RFID microchip. Now, one thing that you know, Israelites are pushing out is that the RFID, or the mark of the beast, will be the vaccination, and it's not so, but they can start a beeline to those COVID vaccinations. All right, and what I mean by that is this. Okay, so let's go back here. Let's see. Let's go here. This is also in blacklisted news, and it says UTOPIA now: surveillance through vaccine certificates, digital IDs, and biometric data. All right, and this is going to allude to the RFID microchip coming forth. All right, so let's just read this a little bit. It says, with the pandemic, the digital transformation that so many analysts have been referring to for years without being exactly sure what it meant has found its catalyst. One major effect of confinement will be the expansion and progression of the digital world in a decisive and often permanent manner. Okay, and just because you read that, that's just telling you that you're going to have to do something to make sure that you're permanently tagged. Okay, the RFID microchip. And this is Klaus Schwab, COVID-19, the Great Reset. All right. No matter the origin or true lethality of SARS Crown Royal V2, all right, the Crown Royal pandemic has been utilized to implement broader agendas that have been planned well in advance. One of the motivations for declaring a global pandemic was to make possible the widespread usage of new technologies such as facial recognition, digital IDs, and payment systems. What's that? Okay, what is that? mRNA vaccines, and vaccine certificates. This is openly stated in books such as Crown Royal 19, The Great Reset, in the Fourth Industrial Revolution. So they're trying to make it a technological industrial revolution. Okay, that's what they're trying to do. The engineers of you see it there, recognize that new technology is often resetted by the masses, but could be adapted quickly due to public health. You see it. What better way to coerce people into using technology that has long been planned to enslave humanity than by holding them hostage to a deadly virus, causing people to fear for their lives. From the outset of the COVID 19 crisis, humanity was told the world could not return to normal without global vaccination against the Crown Royal virus. We were even told that some things would never return to normal. Okay? And that's what they want, because the NWO, when you look at the movie 1984, okay, when you look at that movie, everything is done for you and you don't have to do anything else, because they're essentially telling you what you can do and what you can't do. And it was what was it? Somebody had some time ago showed a concept idea of, you having the RFID implanted in you, and your health was bad, and you wanted to get a large extra cheese pizza with all the meat toppings on it, and they could see that. Just like it said in this article, man, they're going to be tracking you. And when you went to go get that, okay, they denied you access to get whatever pleased you because you was already on the brink of destruction with your health, okay? And what's that? That's keeping your slaves in order, man. Okay, that's keeping your slave forcibly healthy without their consent. So that it's not it's no marvel to true men of the Lord that the RFID chip is the mark of the beast, man. Okay, it's not no spiritual mark. It's not being a cop. It's not dating white women. It's not Christianity. None of those foolish things, man. Because you can't buy or sell with any of those facets, man. Okay. But just like it said at the top of the article, it's for identification and monetary means, man. So it's definitely going down in Babylon the Great, man. And we know that we in Babylon the Great because of what we see coming, okay? And these other places, like I mentioned, England, they're a part of Babylon the Great because England is the mother of the harlot, okay? Pursuant to the mother shall be sore ashamed. Let's get that. I'm gonna get a quick Shalaki. It is Jeremiah 50:12. Your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nation shall be a wilderness and a dry land and a desert. Okay, and I brought that out to say that England is the birther or the birth parent of Babylon the Great. Okay, and that's why this place is going to be destroyed. Okay, but when you look at it, this is why the plans that they running in England are also going to touch here America as well, man. You know, this devil over there, Boris Johnson, is telling people they can't go out but once a week, man. And what kind of world is that? That's a tolerant society. That's what that is. Okay, and come January 20th, okay, on the shores of Babylon the Great, we're about to see how maniacal Esau Edom could be, man. Okay, we don't know what the plans are going to be right now, but we know that his thoughts are upon wickedness, man. Okay, they have amassed a large military presence in DC. Okay, more than what's across seas. So with that being said, man, you can expect something to go down. But going back to the aspect of the RFID chip being implemented and used after the guise of, what they said, Slocky. Yeah, here it is. It says, let me go back up. It says, what better way to coerce people into using technology that has long been planned to enslave humanity than by holding them hostage to a deadly pandemic, causing people to fear for their lives. From the outset of the COVID crisis, humanity was told the world could not return to normal without global vaccination against the crown royal. We were even told that some things would not return to normal. All right. As it says, in fact, the people and organizations behind exercises such as Crimson Contingent and Event 201 secretly plan to reshape the world in their technocratic image, using the guise of the pandemic to implement their schemes. Technocratic image. I'm glad they put that in there. Okay. And when you go to let's go to it right now. Because this is what it is, man. Right here. I'm just going to jump down to it. This is Revelations 13 and 15. And he says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. Okay. That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causes all both, small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the name of his, or the number of his name. Okay. And when you read that part of the article, that's exactly what it says. Okay. In fact, the people and organizations behind exercises such as Crimson Contingent and Event 201 secretly plan to reshape the world in their technocratic image, using the guise of the pandemic to implement their schemes. Okay. So I don't know what be the problem with understanding that the RFID microchip is the mark of the beast, man. Okay. In so many words. You got Creepy Joe setting up the FEMA camps, okay, with the military there to give you the vaccination, okay. But then that I think it's back here. Let me see. Salaki. Oh, they took it down. Let me see if I can bring it up. Right here. It says, when conspiracy theories come true, Sunday Times under fire for branding COVID vax passport as freedom certificates. All right. And that's what it goes under. It goes under the same guise, man. Same guise as as that RFID microchip, man. Okay. Because when you get this vaccination passport, it's going to allow you to be deemed to go around in certain places as needed. Okay. And hell, you even going to be able to go inside the stores and everything like that, because that's how bad I think it's going to get over here on the shores of Babylon the Great, man. Without that vaccination passport, you might not be able to get through the front door of certain places or even go to work, so on and so forth, man. But what's going to happen is anything that's written on paper can be forged, okay? And to stop that altogether, man, they just going to implement this RFID microchip, something that can't be forged, all right? So I just wanted to bring out that information and it's through the spirit. I brought this out raw, you know. And I want to give all praises and thanks to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakadash, and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to all you brothers teaching the truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe, underneath the standing and the banner of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right. I know I was a little all over the place, but I hope it was edifying, and brothers can build upon it through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So with that, I want to say Shalom and Kwam Yasharala and Abad Babal. Shalom.